Alright, what's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video. And in this one, I'll be giving my thoughts on, can The Walking Dead survive without Rick and Maggie? And now that Carl's been gone for about, a year now since the show ended? Since they've said that Rick's not on set as of episode 5, and all the news that is circling around, I thought I would give my thoughts on as whether or not the show can survive. And I personally think it can, because I've said before, they've got a contract for the sets in Alexandria, the set in Alexandria for the next 3 years to be there for filming wise. So I think they'll be around for at least the next 3 years. So they're on season 9, so 10, 11, 12. And if the show regains popularity, that's till season 12 they've got to plan to end the show. And Robert Kirkman said before that he has an ending in mind. And a lot of people say they can't find it, but he said it on The Talking Dead and other places. And I'm pretty sure I've heard it on YouTube interviews and stuff that he said it too. But that's at least until season 12 The Walking Dead will be on. And if that regains popularity as of season 9 because of all the good news that it's been getting from Angela Kang. Now I know they're getting rid of Rick, and Maggie most likely will be leaving too because of her other show. Again, they've said she might return. But I doubt that with their other show. So they're both leaving this season as of episode 6. And it seems like they're going to do that within the first half of season 9, and not the second half, which it blows my mind that they're not staying for a full season, especially Rick, the main character. Now, there's been a theory going around that Rick might get captured by the Whisperers because of the way the walkers are on the road, and there's a picture-by-picture difference showing from what happened in season 7 when Rick and Michonne went to the fair, and what we've been seeing pictures of on the set of where they're filming with Rick and the others, Michonne, Daryl, Maggie, and Michonne, Daryl, Carol, and Maggie are all there when Rick apparently dies. And some people are saying it's the Whisperers. I'm in the group that says he's dead because he's done filming. And The Walking Dead, again, they tweeted out saying, "Don't believe everything you hear," which is making people think that he's not dead. But if he wasn't dead, he'd still be there, which he's done before. When he doesn't film, he still stays in Atlanta to watch the other people, to hang out in Atlanta in case they need him, because it's happened in the past. So, again, do I think The Walking Dead will continue? Yes, because right now it's still the #1 highest ranked show in view-wise on television. So, yes, I think it will. I mean, it's got about 7 million views since that cliffhanger drop. Even as of season 7 with the cliffhanger drop, it's got about 7 million views. Now, a lot of it still has, as of season 8, it's still about 7 million views, which is more than most shows. And, again, I'm going to keep watching. I'm a super fan. You can see it. I got the Negan poster. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan. I loved season 7, episode 1 was probably one of my favorite episodes. I love the acting. I love the story in it. I love Negan's performance. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan's entrance in that episode. I mean, I understand why nobody liked the way they did the season 6 cliffhanger. But I understand why they did it. I understand why the show did it. But that's where they lost a lot of their viewers, and that's why the show went to 7 million instead of the 10 or 15 million, which is what they were at up until season 6, the season 6 finale. So I still think the show will go on. If the Rick fans leave after the Rick and Maggie fans leave after they die in this season, we still got the Daryl fans and me, super fans. And you're counting the rest of the world too that watch. There's millions of people all over the world that watch. So unless they're counting that as part of the 7 million. But 7 million, half of 7 million is like what, 4.5 something million, or like 5.5 something million. That's still like your #1 TV show. Even less than that, in the millions, is your still #1 TV show. So yes, I think The Walking Dead will survive without Rick or Maggie. And with what they do with the storyline will be interesting, giving certain characters parts from the comics. Like, say what they do with Carol from the comics. She's drastically changed from the comics, and she's taken different certain characters. If you read the comics, you'll know she's taken like some parts of Michonne's story and some parts of like Andrea's story. That's at least what I've gotten from it. That's what Carol's done. She's taken some parts of Andrea's story from the comics and some parts of Michonne. And that's some of the parts that I loved about Carol's story. I love Carol. She's my favorite. Again, I'm going on about Carol. And she's my favorite. And I can't wait for season 9 because Angela Kang said, we're getting more Carol. And that's what made me say, sign me up. I love me some Carol. So, I'm going to end it there. The Walking Dead will survive. I will keep watching. I will keep making videos about it when it's on. And we will get a trailer reaction on Friday when the trailer goes live. So, I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to say, this is James saying, if you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe. And this is James saying, peace.